What's up, y'all? So the story of Bob, definitely one that I won't ever forget, and a deer that I was almost convinced was unkillable. Multiple people in our area, all the neighbors with properties that surround ours and our family farm, everybody had him on camera. Multiple misses, multiple sightings, and nobody could get it done. I had 2 encounters with the deer over the past several years, and the first encounter was in 2021. He'd have been a 2-year-old then, and I had never seen the deer before. I was hunting a creek bottom here not far from the house, and I had a couple does come through, and he was behind them chasing. I missed him. Put cameras out, never got any pictures of him, nothing throughout the rest of the year. Well, then in 2023, I never got a single picture of him throughout the rest of the year, or 2022, but a few of the neighbors around, he had been missed with a gun twice that I know of, just because of friends around. And then in 2023, which you're gonna see here in just a minute, how it all played out for me, I finally had another opportunity on the deer, and I'll let you see how that plays out. So it's November 28th, and me and Jackson are back in here set up. Spot, we got a really good deer on camera. I mean, everybody's after him. All the neighbors been trying to kill him, and Uncle, we've been trying to get the job done, but we're hoping maybe this evening we'll get it done. We've slipped back in here, kind of where the deer's staying, big bedding area. He's got some does hemmed up in here. I was trying to, in another spot yesterday evening, and then thinking he was going to be there, and then he shows up on my uncle's camera about 3 miles from where I was at. So I've moved spots, and I'm kind of back in here where he's at. So I guess we'll see what happens this evening. It all happened so fast. He come in, 3 does, come in single file, and he was right behind them grunting, acting a fool. And one of the does was right up under me. Well, she kind of seen me and turned to take off running. Well, when he did, he turned, and I took the first shot I had I'm hoping I put it right on him and smoked him, but I guess we're gonna see when we get down out of the tree. But I feel pretty confident in it. I think we got it done. This deer we've been after for the past 3 or 4 years. So I hope we made it happen. I guess we. All right, y'all, it's November 29th and I'm headed back in after Big Bob. Some of us call him Clyde, but he's a big deer we've had on camera for a long time. Super smart. Yesterday evening, me and Jackson went in there. Had everything work out perfect, and I just straight up missed. I mean, I don't know what happened. I shot through some thicker stuff. I don't know if my arrow deflected off of a privet hedge limb or what happened, but I missed, and I was sick. But got pictures of him last night, and he is still in the area, so I'm gonna go back in there this evening and see if we can make it happen, maybe get a second shot at him. So y'all stick with us, because maybe it'll go down this evening and get it done.
That is a big
dude.
Dude, that's
Bob?
him, yeah.
That's a big.
Literally Bob out the back door. Cody's in uniform.
Bro, I'm
right
telling
now,
y'all, bro. Y'all just gotta let me come.
First sighting of Big Bob all year, and he's sitting in our backyard. I've missed this deer twice. Yeah. I'm gonna sneak around the back door and see if I can get some footage of him.
He's looking at us. Dude, he's way outside the ears.
That's Bob. He's still alive.
Dude, what's today's date? June 27th.
Oh man, so throughout all of last year, 2023, I hunted the deer heavily. I mean, every morning, every afternoon that I was able to hunt, I was in a general area where I thought that I was going to get another opportunity at him, but never ended up seeing him again. Only had a couple more trail cam pics of him, and then he went into hiding and had no clue where he went. So the start of deer season this year, 2024, my buddy Cody, he was sitting at my kitchen sink. He was on working that day and was here at my kitchen sink washing his hands or something, stopped by to eat. And he looks out the back window of the house and he said, dude, there's a giant in your backyard. And I'm like, there's no way. Sure as the world, I look out the backyard window and it's Bob sitting in a kudzu patch behind my house. So we were all so excited because we knew that he was still alive and he had made it throughout the rest of the year. And I actually ended up watching the deer 2 or 3 more afternoons in the backyard in that kudzu patch, same time every evening. So we immediately started running cameras right here around the house and then just kind of spread out. Well, he'd show up a couple of days and then he'd leave. He'd show up a couple days and then he'd leave. So he was just a deer that was like super smart, very sporadic, and just one that was not easy to pattern. So opening day of deer season this year, I actually set up in a spot where I had him daylight twice. Ended up having a couple does come out, a couple small bucks, never seen him. Hunted him, I don't know, probably 9 or 10 more times early season this year. And then through middle of October, getting very few trail cam pics of him. And then it would have been November the 1st. My uncle, which also had been hunting the deer and had a lot of history with him, sends me pictures and's like, there must be a hot doe in here because Bob and then two other decent bucks were in the area. They were in broad daylight. And a deer like Bob, he was one that just would not show up in daylight too often. It was almost like too that he knew what a trail camera was because he wouldn't even get close enough to be able to tell that it was him barely. I mean, you just see him in the far background. So anyways, you know, I went down in there and hunted, I think, one afternoon around the 2nd or 3rd of November. Didn't have any luck. And then we headed out for Indiana. We hunted Indiana, had a tough time out there the other week, and just couldn't make nothing happen. So we get home later in the afternoon, and I get a call from my buddy Brennan that hunts property that's right down the road from the house. I get a call from him, and he's like, "Hey man, I just shot a big deer." And I was like, "Oh heck yeah, dude." He's like, "Would you mind come helping me drag him out?" So me and Austin jump in the truck, and we drive over, and walking up, we saw Brennan's headlight in the woods. We walk up and immediately realized it was Bob. And I told Brennan right there, I said, "Dude, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Man, this is a deer that has just been around for a long time, and he is an old brute, that's for sure." He's one that we thought was unkillable, man, but he accomplished it, got him killed, and Bob will be on the wall, and we'll know that at least one of our friends got him killed. And there's not a more deserving guy.
Heard a deer walking, and he stayed in between a big tree and me till he got in really close, and I could tell how big he was. And I just pulled up with a 243 and made a good shot, and he just ran about 60 yards and killed over. And you could tell he's a pretty good deer.
Yep, he's a good deer, man. We've had a lot of history with him.
No doubt.
Glad to see you kill him, man, and not somebody. I mean, that's a dang good deer.
Boys,
no. There's a reason the good Lord let you kill that deer this afternoon.
That's right. That's right. Appreciate y'all being here with me.
The chase is over, baby. Bob's going on the wall, son. 7-year-old deer. Well, congratulations, buddy.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, fellas.
Yes, sir.